It is now the beginning of day 8 and things have properly kicked off. So it all started with the last act of defiance of United, and that was in itself precipitated due to Stout in the light blue taking both of his factories, which pushed him onto me, which pushed me away, although I've emerged with a whole lot of captured specialists and the end of United. So it is going to be endgame time, with Stout winning in about 2 days with a massive factory lead, and nowhere near me that I couldn't have done very much about it. At that stage I decided that my strategy was going to be stick a sentry and a princess in between my 2 mines and hope to keep other people away and hold on to what position I could hold on to. Well, things got a bit interesting when Uppy in yellow launched an entire 155 at Solo, which I kind of wanted to keep because that's where all my captured specialists are going. When I inquired politely as to why, he said that it was because he had excess troops and he needed to get rid of them. It would have turned out that my double agent would have got there before his troops, and therefore I could have got rid of them, but it wasn't particularly efficient. After a bit of discussion, we decided that I could use them perhaps more efficiently. So his troops become a gift, I collect it, they then get the benefit of enhanced speed on their way back to me, and my goal is to shoot them at high speed back at Tamir. Meanwhile, Vimoto has another large force that he can send at Clarkrai. Vimoto has pointed out that he can't do any attacking by himself because it's quite possible for Stout to counter, so that's why we need 2 attacks. And the most fun thing that you can see here, starting a few hours ago, is what anybody would reasonably expect: a high-speed curing of an assassin and a double agent to try and cope with my shenanigans. What I'm really worried about is this guy, a Martyr, because Martyr has an air effect explosion that will put paid to what I have in mind, which is a rather closely sequenced set of attacks that hopefully should negate the possibility of the double agent being able to do too much at all. We'll see tomorrow whether that attack works out or not. I'm also kind of glad that Stout let me into Smithram, which I gave a very lame excuse for moving into it, mainly that it was deserted and that I needed it to confuse Red as to my intentions. But that has given me, combined with the intelligence officer I just hired, a nice view into what Stout is doing, which has confirmed that yes, he has a double agent as well as a Martyr, but that gives me a bit of confidence that I know what I'm dealing with. So I'm due to make impact in Tamir as soon as my Admiral gets back to Solo, and then a large sequence of exciting things is about to happen. I should probably promote to a King just for added splash damage. For people who haven't played the game before, I'm using way too much terminology. Get the game, do the tutorial, learn the theory. It's way too much fun. So anyway, probably I'm going to come forth, and I'm probably imperiling my position by getting involved in all the shenanigans, but Stout kind of deserves it for nicking those 2 mines too early, and it's a bit of a challenge to see whether I can in fact take him down. Stay tuned for the next broadcast.